Chapter 7. God is the Greatest. Long time ago, there was a very generous king. He was famous for his acts of kindness and charity. He helped all the people who came to him when they were in trouble. Near the king's palace lived two beggars named Indar and Ranjan. Indar was young, but Ranjan was old. Every morning, both would visit the king in his palace. The guards did not stop them because they had the permission of the king. When the king used to give alms to Indar, he would very happily remark, "Our king is our God who gives us what we need." This would make the king happy. When the king gave alms to Ranjan, he would bow down in gratitude and say, "It's God who provides us through our king whatever we need." Ranjan's remark irritated the king, and he used to wonder why Ranjan gave all the credit to God, whereas it was he who was giving him the alms. He would say to himself, "Where has God come from, and what does God give me to be given to this old beggar?" One day, the king decided to take a test about this matter. He called Indar and asked him to walk through the royal road from his palace to the temple. The king had left a bag of gold coins on the way. Indar walked straight to the temple, elevated at such a royal treat, without looking right or left. After a few hours, the king called Ranjan and asked him to walk through the royal road to the temple. The king was happy because he thought that Indar was the first to walk through, so he must have received the bag with gold coins, and since Ranjan was second to walk through, he would find nothing. Then he would be able to prove that it is he who provides and not God. Next morning, as usual, both the beggars came to the palace. The king asked Indar, "Did you find anything on the way to the temple?" Indar very happily replied, "Your Majesty, I have never in my life seen such beauty and peace." The king was surprised to hear his reply. Then the king asked Ranjan, "Did you find anything on the way?" Ranjan replied with folded hands, "Your Majesty, I was lucky to be allowed to visit the royal temple and offer my prayer there. Your Majesty, God is really great. He gave me a bag full of gold coins on the way." The king was displeased to hear this, but he did not let it reflect on his face. He wondered how could such a thing happen. He was confused, yet he made up his mind to give a second try. After about a week, in order to prove his supremacy over God, the king gave Indar a watermelon. He had filled it up with gold coins, but he did not tell anyone about it. Then he gave Ranjan the usual alms. Indar walked away with the watermelon, wondering what he would do with it. On the way, he passed by a fruit shop. He sold the watermelon to the shopkeeper and was happy to get some money for it. After some time, Ranjan came begging to the shop. The shopkeeper gave the watermelon to him as alms. Reaching home, he took a knife and cut the watermelon. To his surprise, he saw gold coins falling from it. He remarked, "God is great. He has his own way of giving," and with folded hands, prayed to God in thanks. Next morning, the king was sitting in his garden waiting for both the beggars to come. That day, both the beggars came together. The king was amused as he thought that today he would prove his supremacy. The king asked Indar, "Did you like the watermelon?" Indar replied, "Your Majesty, I sold it to a shopkeeper and got some money in return." The king then turned towards Ranjan and asked, "How about you, Ranjan? How was your day yesterday?" Ranjan bowed down in respect and replied, "Your Majesty, no one can be unhappy in your kingdom by the grace of God. A shopkeeper gave me a watermelon, and you know what happened after that? Almighty God had filled gold coins in the watermelon." The king was surprised to hear Ranjan's reply. He gave alms to both the beggars and sent them away. After they had gone, the king said to himself, "God is the greatest. I stand nowhere in front of him." A. Put a tick on the correct option.